Hi, everybody. Welcome back to A Walk with Camille as she's walking and talking with her spirits and talking about tarot cards. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for coming by. If you've been here before, thank you very much for coming back. I really appreciate it. If you would do me a favor and do the things and the stuff that will push my channel so that more people will be able to find my content. So if you enjoy it, do me a favor. The thumbs up, the subscribe, any of your friends and family members, anyone you think that would enjoy my content, please share the word and ask people if they would join me on this journey and subscribe to my channel and click the thumbs up for the videos so that it tells the algorithm, hey, this girl wants to start her channel and create a really cool community of witchy people. So let's put it out there so people can find her. So forgive me, guys, and take a sip of water. Okay. As per usual, it's the end of my day, and I've had a long day of readings at the shop, and I met some very, very delightful and cool people. K-Mac, if you see this, I'm so glad I got to meet you today. Damn, I'm so glad I got to meet you, girl. Tonight we are going to do a walkthrough and show and tell of a deck that is going to go in my hashtag decks for the descent. And I think I'm going to separate, I think I'm going to do a decks for the descent video. And I think I'm going to do a, sorry guys, the brain fog, you know. I'm going to do a decks for the descent video. I'm going to do more of a video that's also more like cozy, autumnal, just cozy fall vibes deck. And then one that's more dark, intense, gritty, edgy, Samhain-y dark decks. So look for those videos coming to the channel very soon. I also think that there's something I might start doing because there's someone who compliments me on my lipstick, and anybody knows me, I love my lipstick. So I might start including in the description box below with the information I leave for the decks, but also what lipstick I'm wearing and what t-shirt I'm wearing, because I do love t-shirts. And there is a small independent company here. No, I'm not, there's no endorsement. So, and I am fine with anybody who would, you know, like to, but me endorsing these things that I'm mentioning is I will always be honest and give a sincere opinion about whatever. So if someone wanted to sponsor me, yes, please, thank you, that'd be great. But that's not what this is about. It's just about me sharing things that I think are really cool and that I personally either use or believe in, and helping spread the word for people who might be interested in those things, and especially if it is something from an independent creator. So the lipstick tonight is from Black Moon Cosmetics, and damn, I'll put in the description what the name of this one is. I want to say a name, but I know that's not it. This is an Armageddon. This is Armageddon. I'll put the name in the description box underneath. It's a beautiful, beautiful red. And because my light is so warm, let me step. You can see this is reading pretty true. So it is a warmer kind of a metallic red. I absolutely love it. It wears beautifully. I noticed some Black Moon cosmetic lipsticks wear better than others. I really love this one. And the t-shirt is from I'm pretty sure it's a 2-woman operation here in the city of New Orleans, but I love their t-shirts. Be advised, that's a whole crack pipe waiting to happen. That's a rabbit hole, but it's called T-Villain, and every 24 hours they feature a new artist and do a whole new run. So once the t-shirts sell out, and it could take weeks, before they do. If it's a really popular thing, it might go quickly, but people constantly stop me on the street and ask me about my t-shirts. So I figured I will put that out and put that in the description box. This is an older shirt from maybe a year or two ago. So this particular one is no longer available, but you kind of get the vibe of what they're about. So this is one of their artists who, this is the style that they do. And yes, Santa Clara, the damn vampires. So you have some of the different people featured from, and of course, Michael from Brain Fog. Oh my God, you guys, it's so bad sometimes. You know the movie, the vampires. Yes. So without further ado, the deck that we're going to talk about tonight is the Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. I was about to look down my iPad. Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. And this deck is so precious. And I'm so glad that I'm starting to do these videos because it's making me go through my collection and it's making me realize how many decks that I have that I love that I don't use and I need to come up with. And I think I'm going to start doing this seasonal thing of there's certain decks that are just my workhorse deck. And I'll be honest, since I've been dealing with the effects of long COVID and having a lot of brain fog, my Rider-Waite's have been, you know, the gold standard Rider dies. This is what have been my workhorse decks, is the two of the versions of Rider-Waite-Smith that I have. But I'm ready to start going back to all the many decks that I have. So this is the Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. This deck came out, oh, I don't know, this deck's been around for maybe 10 years. And it is a, I should know this, Lo Scarabeo. Let me see right quick here, because I think it's a Lo Scarabeo deck. I guess I could just leave it in the description box. This is not really necessary. Camille. It is a Lo Scarabeo deck. Yes. And at the time of this, it is retailing. It can be found on Amazon, or you can go to Lo Scarabeo directly. It is retailing on Amazon at $23.95, $24, but $23.95 on the Amazon machine. So here's the back. And that really just kind of gives you a very good vibe of what this deck's energy and style is. It's very, these beautiful rich jewel tones, which I do tend to love. I'm not one for sallow colors so much, although dark wood, my baby. This deck is, so it is reversible for those who read reversibles. This is a deck where you can read reversed. And this is not in order. And usually when I do my videos, I try to go ahead and put the deck back into the order and go through each one of the suits in order. I did not do that tonight. We're just gonna go through it. So it is 78 cards. And knights are, you know, king, queen, knight, and pretty sure pages are pages. No, pages are knaves. Yes, pages are knaves. And knights are knights, yes. So here we are. It is like Tim Burton. It is like, it's so beautiful. So the beautiful, rich colors and just this ethereal, fantastical world of fantasy and dreaminess and otherworldliness, and that may be one of my favorite Nine of Swords. Oh my God. Oh, look at it. The depth of emotion that is captured in the faces. It's just like walking into this amazing, beautiful alternate universe, alternate reality of surrealism. And there's so much emotion that's captured in the faces, and it's so evocative. It pulls out so many feels with this deck. I love this Nine of Pentacles with Catwoman. I think that is so appropriate. I love that. So it is definitely a Rider-Waite-Smith deck. As far as the system, it is a Rider-Waite-Smith for sure system that is with this deck, but is definitely not a clone. Like, obviously, that is very much Justice card. And this one, as you can see, is not the way that my tradition that I prefer it to be. The Strength card we saw in the beginning is number 11, and the Justice is 8, which is, in my head, whenever I have that in a deck, I personally just completely ignore it and go with 11, because numerology symbolism for me, that's how it lines up. But even though that's such a not traditional version of Justice, it is so clearly in line with the Justice card. This, which is one of my favorite songs, a complete pull from an album by a group called Royksop. Beautiful song. I will, if I can leave the Spotify for that, link for that, I will. But that's from their album. And that image. Lover's card. You know what? As I'm really going through these, I'm actually not going to show the whole deck, because I think I'm going to do a slow, long talk through of this deck, as I'm realizing how much I have missed this deck and looking forward to getting in touch with it. And being able to do that through a video and showing the deck and with you guys. How about this Hanged Man? He got free, but the one is still there. Oh, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, is to, I'm moved to like look for this artist and see if they have any artwork that I could get some prints. God knows I need some art on these walls. This Tower. I love this Tower card. Like, look at her. She's with her teddy bear and she got Teddy out, or Teddy got her out. I love this card. It's always so interesting to me that the world is weeping here, but the person is catching the tears. This Judgment. Yeah, it's like circus fair, roadside fair in Florida, carnies. This is one of my favorite Queen of Swords, which I think it's so interesting because there's so much fire on the card, but her face, and there is her sword. It's very nod to Joan of Arc for me with that card. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do, you guys, is do a slower walkthrough and talk through with this video, with this deck. And as I said, to be able to showcase it and show it to you guys, but also for me to use that as an opportunity to connect with the deck. Is this not Johnny Depp? in Willy Wonka, the remake of Willy Wonka, as much as I love Johnny Depp and love Tim Burton. Not a huge fan. But yeah, I think that that will be a good way for me to just kind of discuss the cards and to reacquaint myself with this deck and to put it back in circulation. Look at this Knight of Wands. The Hermit. The Death card. As he's carrying her through the desert. Yeah, this... I think I'm gonna call it here. On the Knight of Chalices. Because, yeah, I think I'm gonna hold on and do the rest in another longer video with this. Oh, I have to end with the Three of Swords. So pretty. Oh, two are stuck together. The cardstock is really good on this. I know, and I think that this is something that's changed with Los Scarabeo over time. Nowadays, I don't think their cardstock is what it used to be, but these are really, really good cardstock, but very flexible and easy to shuffle. And I'm not usually a riffle shuffler, so let's see if we can riffle shuffle with this one. Oh yeah, easily. Yeah, definitely can riffle shuffle with this one, or it slides through beautifully, very smoothly. So it's a semi-gloss. It's not overly glossy and super shiny and super slick, but it definitely is not a complete matte. And I really, really like that finish on it. Ten of Swords. So this has been a brief, for me, walkthrough of the Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. And I know the guidebook is written by Barbara Moore, and the art is Christina Benedente. I hope I'm not mispronouncing that. And I will leave the link in the description so that you can find this deck. If any of you guys have it, let me know. Do you work with it? Is it in your heavy rotation? Do you enjoy the deck? And does it not for you bring up the cozy, very autumn feel for you as well? So I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.